Good evening, everyone, and this is Antigonus Gaming. Welcome back. We are going to be starting Final Fantasy VII Remake's Intermission Story DLC. If you watched our playthrough of the original story for Final Fantasy VII Remake, this DLC covers a side story that was added into the PS5 expansion version known as Intergrade. The weapon on the menu for this is a large four-bladed ninja weapon that's used by Yuffie because she is the main character of this DLC. It's only 2 chapters, so it shouldn't take that long for us to get through it. The DLC takes place during the day that Shinra attacks Sector 7. So the first chapter takes place during the daytime in town, in Sector 7's Undercity with Yuffie, before the Shinra troops show up and attack the town. And then the second chapter will take place in the Shinra building, but in a different part of the building than the one that Cloud and his team infiltrated. So we're going to get started. And I hope you enjoy this. It just adds in some context. Yuffie was a secret character in the original 7, and so her entry into the party was kind of strange. You had to, encounter her in a forest and then defeat her in battle and then answer some questions in a specific way. It's very, very reminiscent of, and very in line with the times of when the game came out in the 1990s with hidden characters. But in the remake trilogy, her and Vincent, who we'll meet in Rebirth and will be playable in Part 3, are going to be mandatory characters in the thing. So they had to create new plot lines to allow them to join organically so it didn't seem weird, since they're being shifted from being hidden characters that, ostensibly don't have to have any impact on the main story to full members of the party that have just as much impact as any of the others. And this episode, Intermission, is introducing how Yuffie, who is from Wutai, a country that's all the way on the other side of the world from Midgar and the continent that Midgar is on, winds up on the eastern continent, which is, the home base of Shinra. So we're going to get started now, and I hope you enjoy this content as well. So we're going to be using normal default settings, and here we go. So Yuffie's humming. She's wearing a cloak because Wutai is an enemy of Shinra, so any Wutai agents in the city would be arrested. She's got...
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to
black
Midgar.
hair. She's reasonably short. Her cloak is like a Moogle cloak, so it's like a raggy white cloak. And then the hood has like a Moogle palm and buttons on it. She's wearing red shoes and white socks. She can't handle the smell of all the pollution in Midgar.
My name is Yuffie, materia hunter and elite special forces operative for the new Wutai government.
She loves playing with materia.
I have orders to infiltrate Shinra headquarters and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with.
She throws the materia up in the air. She jumps up and grabs it.
We got this!
And then she holds out all 3 different major colors of materia: purple,
So, members of Avalanche,
yellow, and
where are
green.
you? Come get me already! Yuffie!
She's looking around, seeing junk.
Okay. If I was a man in a Moogle hat... Huh? Wait, does this mean what I think it does? Interesting. So, I gotta come to you, do I? You got some nerve.
So, Yuffie's cloak is covering up her like ninja clothes. She's got like some tan short shorts on. She's got like a green cutoff top. One of her arms has a like wrap, kind of like leather gauntlet thing on it. The other one does not. And she's got like red ninja gloves on. We can't see her top, her shorts, or the things on her arms currently because she's wearing her cloak. But we can see her white socks and her red shoes. The characters from Wutai are meant to be very reminiscent of people from Japan. They're ninjas. They all have Japanese-sounding last names. So Yuffie's last name is Kisaragi. Yuffie can fight effectively both up close and at range. Press square to strike a foe with her throwing star. Press hold square to continue attacking while putting distance between her and the enemy.
Guess you're never far from a rat in Midgar. Let's see what you got.
So we're facing some Toxirats, which are like stronger versions. And Yuffie can use like elemental. The elemental ninjutsu changes the element affinity of Yuffie's square attack while her weapon is away. Though it deals non-elemental damage at first, pressing left and right on the sharp pad when the ability is selected will alter the affinity attack. Elemental ninjutsu. Use elemental ninjutsu to exploit your enemy's weaknesses and pound them into submission. So we have fire, ice, lightning, and wind. So we'll just go with fire. So Yuffie's really good because she's the way you can do elemental. You can do elemental damage with her of all four major types without having to spend MP. And this is her theme song. So, by pressing triangle, Yuffie can hurl her weapon at a target. Press square while it is away from her to point long-range ninjutsu. The weapon will return to Yuffie automatically after a certain amount of time to retrieve it sooner, plus triangle.
Make way for the amazing Yuffie! Get lost!
So where we're at is we are in Scrap Boulevard, but we're like when we went there with.
Search for the elusive Moogle continues.
So she's following these Moogle posters. So when you go to Scrap Boulevard within the main story, once you get to the back, there's like a fence that fences off like an area that goes further back into the scrap. That's where we're currently at now. So we're heading towards the Sector 7 Undercity. Yuffie's capable of destroying Shinra boxes from a distance. Try destroying multiple boxes at once by giving Yuffie the perfect vantage point. So she can throw her throwing stars at things that are far away. Like there's some towers that have boxes on them. And so, and then the throwing star comes back to her. So we're hopping across a bridge here. We're in like a kind of rundown. It looks like unused, you know, some kind of
How do you like this?
you know, like industrial facility. We got, you know, industrial towers, junk everywhere. There's like train tracks for like carts to go on. So we got lesser drakes, we got toxirats.
mine, punk. Got you now! Get lost! Well, can't fault him for trying.
So now we gotta figure out where do we go next. Down here. We're gonna have to go into the... Aha! So there's a door that was slightly open. We duck under it. Now we're inside like a ruined facility. Yuffie notices one of the black-robed men. He says got number 11 tattooed on his thing. They're just moaning. She thought maybe he was a guy in like a Moogle costume. And then she noted the guy's like staring up at the plate.
You okay? Anybody home? Oh, wow. Guess I'm not going anywhere until I get that elevator moving.
So, Yuffie's weapon can be used to strike more than just crates. Try tossing it at hard-to-reach objects such as distance switches. So, like, there's a switch on the second level here because we're trying to go up to, like, an upper walkway. And she can throw her thing up and hit the switch, and the elevator comes down. It's got a Moogle poster on it, so we know it's somewhere we're supposed to go. And then we can use the console on the elevator, the little lift itself. It's just like a metal platform with some fencing around it to go back up. And, of course, there's enemies waiting for us.
All right, let's see how this plays out.
But we could take them out easy enough. Look out the gorgers. They're those things that like to latch on. When Yuffie wins, she like puts her arms out and like kind of does like a little bow, curtsy kind of thing. So Yuffie's a good bit younger than the rest of the party, where most of the party members are in their 20s and 30s. Yuffie's still a teenager, so that impacts her maturity level and the way she acts. But she has good character development over the course of the game. Now
Yeesh, this town's a total dump. I thought Midgar was supposed to be the marvel of the modern world. Talk about false advertising. City of Mako? City of garbage, more like.
She's never been to Midgar before, but she is from Wutai, and Wutai fought a defensive war against Shinra that they lost.
Huh? I gotta do something.
So one of the robed guys is surrounded by monsters.
Come on down.
So we're gonna climb up this ladder here. And then we're gonna
now to save the day.
knock down a beam that was being held up by a crane, and the beam can then be used as a bridge. So we're gonna go across this pit here. We're on a metal platform, then we're gonna hop across using like a crane thing.
Here, Yuffie's here.
Oh, I got bound. That's unfortunate.
Whoa! No way!
So I got a heal here.
Great, just great.
Yeah, these things are aggressive.
No freaking way! You're going down! Better to be safe than sorry.
I need to scan these things to figure out what they're weak to. so I can use the right... Okay, weak to ice. Oh, man.
You tried, my precious.
Wow,
I really
she
did.
got knocked out. That's not good. So I guess I didn't go in with enough health. So I'm just going to go back. I need to pay attention to how much health she has, because she's the only character I've got for this sequence. Well, she had 3/4 of her health. But... So ice is what I want.
Have no fear. Yuki's here. Gotcha. You need to chill. How do you like this? No way! No way. No freaking way. This is nothing. You're going down. Get lost. How do you like this?
What? Okay, I'm gonna give her ice materia because she's gonna need to just actually use ice magic.
Have no fear. Yuki's here. Trying to put you on us. Hey,
Escape my spell. Man, these things are annoying.
no way. I hope you wore layers.
I hate ice because it's such a slow developing attack. Yeah, I just lost it.
Just great. I can see him right now, laughing at me. Have no fear. Yuffie's here. Get lost. You're going down.
There we go.
Yeah.
So I gotta run away.
How you like this?
Yuffie is not a close combat character.
Right where I want ya. Got you now. So not even a thank you?
See if there's anything up here. Might be a chest or something. The materia up here. All right, what do we got? Wind materia. So nothing that I actually get in this DLC will carry over. When Yuffie joins us in Rebirth, she'll have her own preset equipment. So now we're heading through like a tunnel. Like... So we're at a bridge now that goes over like a gorge. Maybe there was a river that ran through here at one time. There's a lot of pipes in it. You see more of the robe guys. They're talking about Genova. Yuffie opens up a gate.
This is too weird. Okay, you got this.
So now we're actually in Scrap Boulevard, like the part that Cloud and Tifa were able to visit before.
Huh, okay. That rotten egg smell's gone. Must have gotten used to it. The way things are going, I'll be working for Shinra next. Nice try, Midgar.
So,
I'm talking to myself. City's getting to me.
more of an MP up materia. We head through the gate into, now we're into Sector 7, and it looks just like, it looks similar to what it did in Chapter 3.
Acting strange since the bombings. Don't go letting your guard down.
Not gonna be good for any of us. Wu-Tai's got that
Easy as you please.
So,
Mako Reactor 5 has been temporarily shut down, and all fires have been successfully extinguished. The situation is under control, and the people of our fair city need not worry about any additional complications. We are in the process of conducting a full forensic investigation, but we suspect the device used was similar to that employed in the attack on Mako Reactor 1.
Oh, what do we have here? Man, that's gotta be Avalanche. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I can do better.
Yuffie?
so we got a,
What? There's our palm. So, you're Avalanche?
I'm Jija. Follow me.
so
What?
Gija's
Wait up.
got blonde hair, but it's like dyed blonde because he's got like
So,
darker
Jija,
underneath.
Why didn't you come meet me before?
Blue
I
jeans.
figured an elite W agent could find their own way.
I may be elite, but it's not like I've ever been to Midgar.
Black shirt,
What exactly
green
is a
jacket.
W anyway?
Anyone who lives where you just came from, think of it as a code name.
Uh-huh.
Still can't believe they sent a kid to do this job.
This kid could kick your ass.
Saying you're a fresh face is all.
Oh, don't worry. I know exactly what you're saying.
Give me a break, will ya?
And let you walk all over me?
Well, here we are. Ladies first.
And you hear Wedge in the background. So now we're in the Avalanche base. It's in a house that we weren't able to enter in the main story. There's a bench, so I'll sit on it. When Yuffie sits on the bench, unlike Cloud, who sits down carefully, she like hops up in the air, and then sprawls out all over it, kinda. We head down. We're in a room underground. There's like a Moogle tile floor, and we've got some other people from Avalanche.
These two are Billy Bob and Polk. And that's Nayo.
Hi. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wu-Tai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra HQ and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wu-Tai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, with your full support, we got this.
Ready to rumble, huh?
You better believe it. So, did you guys meet Sonan yet? He was supposed to be here.
Yeah, he got in 3 days ago.
He's out on the town as we speak. Really seems to be enjoying it here.
Oh, he does he?
You, got any bags?
As if. Ninjas always travel light. It's like a rule. But I did bring these. Wu-Tai's famous Dachau beans. Eat up. And here you go.
And when they eat them, it like freezes and their teeth start to hurt.
Can you eat these things?
And Yuffie puts like 6 of them in her mouth and eats them all, no problem.
Guess you do.
Sheesh, you ninjas are insane.
Do me a favor, Yuffie, and wait here for Sonon. I gotta head out. Your ID should be ready for pickup by now.
Then why don't I join ya?
Nah, I got this. Besides, you reek of trouble.
And she starts sniffing herself. Alright, so I'll describe what these characters look like. I'll start with Pulp. He's got brown hair. He's sitting on a chair. And, you know, he's dressed similar to Jija. You know, he's got like a... kind of like a shirt or a coat looking thing. And black pants and shoes. Billy Bob has long hair. Got jeans and shoes. And he's got like a blue shirt and then like a white long sleeve undershirt underneath it. And he's got like a bandana tied over his hair. Nayo, she's got short black hair, glasses. She's got like a shirt and tie look going. And then she's got like a red skirt with pockets on it. And then she's got black shoes and black stockings. And then she's got like some kind of white cuffs on her arms. There's a treasure chest in here with a new weapon, so I'm gonna grab it. 'Cause I got a boomerang. So I gotta talk to all 3 of these guys.
You look kind of nervous.
I just want to make sure I have the plan down pat. You know, like how to get up top and all that.
Well, if you had an ID, you'd normally just take the train up there. But with all the commotion going on, that's not really an option. Security's on high alert. If you ask me, your best bet is to sit tight and wait for things to settle down some.
Sit tight, but I want to go now.
Be my guest then. Go get killed.
Harsh.
If you haven't introduced yourself to Billy Bob, you should. He's got some intel you might want to hear.
Okay.
That was Pulp. This is Billy Bob.
My teeth.
You're welcome. So the materia I'm looking for is in the Shinra building, right? And where is that exactly?
Ignorance truly is bliss, huh?
What did you just say?
Oh, didn't mean to offend you. Of course, you probably knew this already, but there's a whole other city built on the plate above us. Shinra building's right in the middle. You can't miss it.
Oh, that one. Why didn't you say so?
As for what to do once you make it into the building, ask Nayo. She'll give you the deets.
You must be tired from your trip. Why don't you get some rest?
With all the noise in this city? I'm freaking possible. How about you tell me where in the Shinra building they're keeping that materia instead? Don't hold out on me now. I know you know.
Actually, I kind of don't. At least, not an exact location. All I know is that Shinra, for most purposes, treats materia as a weapon. Which means the Advanced Weaponry Division probably deals with it. And since that's in the basement...
I see. So, Shinra hides its top secret materia in the basement. You won't have to wait much longer, my precious. I promise.
Just be careful, will you? Please?
Yuffie's obsessed with materia. It was a huge joke in the original game, like how obsessed she was with them. And she's still obsessed with them in the remake series, but they do a much better job.
Hey, you gonna be okay out there? Got all the info you need?
So, I guess I have to talk to them again?
You look about ready to die of boredom. Want to play Fort Condor?
Fort Condor?
I should have known. It hasn't been out long, so there's no way you W's would have heard of it.
Yes I have. And what's more, I'm awesome at it. I'll whoop you so hard you'll wonder if you ever knew the rules.
For my benefit, then. Let me go over them.
So, Fort Condor is like a strategy mini-game on like a board. Beginner's Guide to Fort Condor. Fort Condor is a board game where you employ units and materia to destroy your opponent's headquarters. Before play, let's select a loadout. So we have to pick a loadout. I've only got one loadout. I'm gonna go against Polk. Basically, I have a headquarters and 2 other towers, and so does he on both sides of the board. And there's like a thing. There's like a mountain there's like a mountain chain dividing us, and we send troops through it. Troops can only advance as far as the closest enemy to the enemy's headquarters is. So like if they're up by your headquarters, you can't move forward at all, but if you pin them back, then you can move all the way forward. And the goal is to destroy their headquarters before time runs out. In the event that time runs out, you lose. And each unit requires a certain number of points to deploy. Some characters you can deploy an infinite number of times. Some you can only deploy a couple of times. We're gonna go ahead and start. And this is a big mini game in this DLC. I won't do all of the matches in. When the game begins, both you and your opponent will each have 3 bases, a headquarters and 2 outposts. To win the match, you must either destroy your opponent's headquarters or have more bases left standing when the timer runs out. Units will automatically march forward and engage enemies once they've been deployed. And there's 3 different kinds. There's melee units, shield units, and ranged units. And it's like rock, paper, scissors. So melee beats range. Shield beats melee, and range beats shield. So the enemy just deployed a shield or a melee-based weapon. So I'm going to deploy a shield trooper. I'll deploy a Shinra riot trooper. The troopers that you deploy are like Shinra troops. I got a grenadier and a slug ray going. Materia allows you to use powerful spells during a match. Press L1 to select location and cast your magic. Once you've made your decision. Security officer here. So I've got a blast ray going. I've got a slug ray. So I've taken out one of his bases. We just took out another one. So all he's got left is his HQ. He's a tutorial match, so he's designed to be easy. And we'll be able to fight a number of different characters from the main story who are visiting the town. So we'll check in with all of them, though I don't know if I'll actually play a match against all of them. And after this match, that'll be it for this video, because it's starting to get a little long. Battle finish. I just took out the HQ. The HQ has a hawk on top of it, and it falls. So I got a sentry gun prototype, which is a defensive unit, and a condor coin. So I say quit, yes.
Damn.
Damn, Yuffie, how'd you do that? You totally kicked my ass.
You mean you didn't lose on purpose? Wow.
Well, if you're looking for a challenge, the Undercity's got no shortage of serious players.
I've kind of got better things to do.
Sure about that? Word is, if you beat the Grandmaster, you can win some serious cash. Materia, too.
Materia?
That's right. But you should know, the hardcore competitors won't give you the time of day till you've proven yourself.
Whatever. Bring it on.
So you may now challenge rank 1 players. So this is like, there's a couple of side quests in this. The Fort Condor one is more fun than the other one, which is doing all these annoying little tasks. So that'll be it for this video. Thank you for watching. And we're gonna keep going. This will be a few more. I think chapter 1 will take more time than chapter 2, because chapter 2 is mostly just a dungeon and then some cutscenes. And chapter 1 has more like exploration elements to it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and feel free to like and subscribe. And if you will be back with more episode intermission before we move on to FF7 Rebirth. So thank you so much, and have a great evening.